is when you do make the cut back in, kind of try to cut like right into his center. Like you're right, like almost bumping him from that space and maybe up a little. So you don't want to really, don't so much pass your partner. But kind of try to deviate from the little center space and then cut back into the center space like that. Okay, so coming in here like that, pretty tight. Then this hand can either strike or sweep. Okay. You can do it all in one movement where you're just sweeping. And when you follow your partner down, try to actually follow your partner down. So don't let them go and then you like disconnect. So try to, once you make connection to your uke, try to stay kind of connected to your uke. Without being, doesn't have to be really oppressive, just has to be like glue. Okay. So just stay connected. Okay? Right? Give it a try. And consider is never let your partner land their center weight. So I'm going to be actually in before Matt has a chance to kind of drop his center. Like once he drops his center, okay, and I'm here like this, you can still do it. Just you have to kind of cut in, kind of go up a little bit to uproot his center. So that's the effort. But if you don't do that and you're late and you don't uproot his center, then you're just pushing on a big old solid mass that's anchored itself. Does that make sense? So if you're a little bit behind in the timing and you felt this inflection in his movement, in other words, he's dropped his movement, then you're going to have to actually bump him out of that space in order to make the takedown. But better timing yet would be never to let him catch the center space so that he's never able to drop. So I'm still making the diverting step, but before he gets to where he can drop, my arm is in the way. And so the frame of my body, it's not like I'm using my arm to stop him. I'm using this sort of structure, like this frame that I'm sort of anchoring as just an impediment. So think about how can I put that frame on his advancing movement. Does that make sense? Like how do I get that to happen before he lands? So it doesn't have to be super, it doesn't have to be this like really kind of like, kind of thing. It doesn't have to be like that. Just kind of get the frame where you want it to be at the right time. Okay, let's give that a try. Try a little less. Attached to my arm, so when he starts to take a step, my arm is immediately into the movement. You understand what I'm saying? So my arm is like in the movement. So this is a barrier, just like if I'm making exams, no, you're not advancing. That's the feeling. It's not like I'm reacting and hitting. It's like I'm just, as soon as I sense this movement, I'm stopping him with my movement. It's like just my response is like no. So your arm being the furthest thing out, like that's the thing that's the boundary. If I'm punching, like I'm making yakusugi, the punch hand is at the top of my movement. A little bit ahead, right? But still driven by your center. So arm is right there immediately. The arm is right by. Okay?